evening, everyone. Welcome to Rotor Talk Live, Season 6, Episode 47. Wow, 2023 Black Friday drone deals. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. We'll get you some Thanksgiving greetings coming up here in a little bit. Drone Shots is here. Akarasho, Waypoint, New England. USA Drone Flyer, Captain Joe America. Let's see who else we got. Mad Props Media, Drone Life RC. Art is in the house. Welcome, Art. Glad to see you tonight. Let's see who else we got. Lauren is here. Welcome, Lauren. Welcome, Leonard. Let's see who else we got. John Olson. Welcome, John. George Kelly. Welcome. Welcome, George. Richard is here. Johnny is here. Welcome, Johnny. That's okay. Yeah, we got the bases covered here. Got a lot to talk about tonight. Believe me, Black Friday, there are a lot of deals out there. There really are. One of the things I can tell you is if you're looking on Amazon, and we'll get into the deals here in a minute, but here's the tip. If you're on Amazon and you're looking for drone deals, they have a special tab called Black Friday Deals, okay? Click on that and go up there and search, and it will search through the Black Friday deals. So in other words, if you type DJI, it's going to bring up DJI. If you type DJI Air 3, whatever, okay? That way you can take a look and see. Now, one of the other things I want to tell you too, don't be looking for a lot of deals on the Mini 4 Pro or the Air 3 kind of thing. And we'll get into specifics here in a few minutes. But that's a tip for Amazon if you're going out there, because you can get kind of bogged down with that. So got some dates here for you. And the first thing is Christmas holiday giveaway date is 12/19/2023. So circle that on your calendars. Make sure you do not miss that show. I'm going to give away, probably the big prize will be a Amazon $50 gift card that night. Going to be giving away, I got mugs coming in. I got t-shirts coming in, got pens, got stickers. We're going to have a lot of fun. And Valerie's going to join me here with her Christmas light necklace like I'll have on, and we're going to have a good time. I got some Christmas music with it's copyright protected, so, or not copyright protected, that we can play off of Epidemic Sound, so we'll be good for that. Also, okay, in this light as well too, December 12th, we're going to be going up to Ohio December 13th, so December 12th and December 26th, day after Christmas, we're going to have Rotor Talk Live replays, and they're going to be really good shows. One of them is going to be Billy Kyle. You guys, it's always worth a treat watching Billy, okay? And even the replay, you will enjoy it. You learn so much when you listen to Billy. Absolutely fantastic. You don't want to miss that. The other one I'm going to do is it's going to be we did shows before the releases of the Mavic 3 Classic. We did one before the Air 3, and we did one before the Mini 4 Pro. What I'm going to do, the show on the 26th, I'm going to put all those together. I'll separate them, so if you want to watch each one of them individually, you can. But it's the pre-release shows, and we knew everything. This is when Ron and Marcus and we knew everything that was going to be on the drones, pricing, pretty much everything was rock solid, and it was our preview of the upcoming releases. So, and I think those will be good to kind of go over as well too. Maybe it'll give us a headline or a beeline on what's going to be coming up in 2024. Who knows? Okay, who absolutely knows with that? But that's kind of like just a heads up on that. So there'll be 2 days in December. That's going to be December 12th and December 26th. I'll call them Rotor Talk Live replays, okay, because the shows have already aired before. But they'll be good ones. I'm picking out some great content for you guys to watch. Like I said, we're going to be. I need to get to bed probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock that night, because we have to get up at God. Oh, and Bill from Metro Drones, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. Appreciate that. So we got to be getting up early. Yeah, our flight's at 6:30, so I want to be at the airport by 4. So that means I got to get up at 2:30. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But we get to Columbus early. It's a 2-hour flight from Tampa up to Columbus. So we'll be there probably around 8 o'clock in the morning. So and we do our typical thing. Is Valerie and I, when we get there, we'll get the rental, and then we'll go stop at First Watch. And many of you guys know First Watch, okay? They're my favorite breakfast place. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to stop there. Our Verbo, we're staying at a Verbo. It's actually a house this time, not an apartment, and that won't be ready. We can't check in until 4 o'clock. So we're gonna do First Watch, kind of hang out a little bit, and then head up to see our grandchildren, my daughter and my son-in-law. My son-in-law is taking vacation time that week, so it's going to be nice. We're going to have a great time. So enough about me. All right, you know what? I got to get a new chair. This thing is pitiful. All right, I think I'm going to be spending part of my Christmas bonus on that. All right. Okay. Insta360 came out with a new camera, and that was today. Today was the 21st. So let's go over that. I wanted to kind of, we cover cameras here as well as drones on the channel. So I wanted to go over that. So let me go ahead and bring that article up on this. Let's see here. Okay, all right. New Insta360 camera leaks ahead of launch event. Well, this was in the launch event. It was actually today, 11/21/2023, and we'll take a look. Take a look at the pictures, and take a look and see. It looks form factors like an Action or a GoPro right here. There's a side of it. There's the viewfinder for it. And of course, you recognize where you get these photos from. It's our buddy Igor. Okay. So, and we'll go over, I'm going to pull over to the camera site in a minute here, but Insta360 is having some Black Friday deals. 5% off Insta360 Go 3, 10% off Insta360 X3, 12% off Insta360 Flow, 15% off Insta360 Link, 25% off Insta360 One RS Twin Edition, and 20% off Insta360 One RS 4K Edition, 10% off Insta360 One RS 1-inch 360 Edition, 30% off Insta360 One X2 Pocket 360 Action Camera, 18% off Sphere Camera, and 10% off select accessories. Okay. Now let's go ahead and we're going to go over and take a look here. I'm going to share another screen where we're going to take a look at the camera. So hang on a second here. All right, Insta360 Pro, Insta360 Ace Pro and Ace. Okay. Let me take a look at the creator kit, motorcycle creator kit. It's 512. Motorcycle kit 534. Cycling kit 521. Splash kit 551. Winter kit 539. GPS ready kit 621. And endurance kit of 556. And then of course you want to buy a t-shirt here. So, but the base camera itself is $449.99. So, and again, here's some of the pictures of it with the options in the viewfinder. Very reminiscent of an Action 4 camera or GoPro Hero. That rotating screen is very interesting. So that's very interesting. Of course, probably find out a little more from Ron. I know Ron's always up on this, but I wanted to go ahead and share this with you guys so you guys had a chance to do it. And I'm sorry about that. All right. Moving on here. All right. Catskills Brad, welcome. JSK Enterprise, welcome. John, Flying Flynn Media, welcome. Glad to see you guys join us tonight. So, okay. We're going to move on. Autel is having a Black Friday sale, and it's a pretty good sale. So we're definitely going to go over this here. And it's not only Black Friday, but Cyber Monday deals, okay? So let's go ahead and share the screen here. All right. Autel Light Nano Drones see almost 50% cut. Autel's 2023 Black Friday deals. Nano $389, 51% off. Nano Plus $609, 35% off. Light is $769, 48% off. And Light Plus $809, 47% off. Okay. Black Friday makes it all the way to the Max 4T. Autel Enterprise Black Friday deals. Evo 2 Pro 6K rugged bundle, $13.99. Evo 2 Pro Enterprise V2, $25.99. Evo 2 Dual 640T V2 rugged bundle, $37.99. Evo 2 Pro 6K rugged bundle V3, $18.89. Evo 2 Pro 6K RTK rugged bundle V3, $3,800. Evo 2 Pro 6K Enterprise bundle V3, $39.99. Evo 2 Dual 640T rugged bundle V3, $54.99. Evo 2 Dual 640T RTK rugged bundle V3, $66.99. And Evo Max 4T, $89.99. At CES this year, Autel showed off the brand new Max 4T, a drone marketed towards public safety. Autel has become a favorite with law enforcement agencies looking for drones that are open to third-party software. While DJI drones eventually make their way over, they aren't as quick as Autel's. So if you're someone who's looking for a new drone for mapping or work at an agency that needs to update its fleet, now might be a good time to save some money, okay? So, and again, you can take a look at details. And again, all these articles are on Build a Drone Reviewer Facebook group. So feel free to go ahead and access these links if you're interested in getting some deals on some of these drones here. So, all right. Let's see what we got coming up next. Okay. This is a good deal. All right. This Air 2S Black Friday deal. I wish I could afford it right now. And there's a reason why I'm going to talk about that here in a little bit. But this Air 2S Black Friday deal, if you want to get a good second drone, or if you're in the market for your very first drone, okay, this is a drone that you will want to get. I guarantee you that. I absolutely guarantee you that. So let's go ahead and look at what kind of a deal we got going on here. Okay. Air 2S Black Friday deal goes live with 20% off on drone combo. Another DJI Black Friday drone deal has gone live to the Air 2S and Air 2S Fly More combo. They decided to sweeten the deal by throwing a set of Aries ND filters worth $39.95 for free with the drone. Air 2S Fly More combo seeing discounts of 20% up to $260 in savings until November 27th. Adorama, meanwhile, has decided to sweeten the deal by throwing it. Adorama's throwing that in. DJI has 20% off on there. So if you wanted to pick up a free set of filters, Adorama has them, and you can get them with that. And I've done business with Adorama. That's who I got the Air 3 through, and I'm very pleased with them. That's actually a second drone I purchased off of Adorama. Anyway, okay. While the ongoing Black Friday deal, you can grab the Air 2S for $799, a markdown of $200 on the typical selling price of $999. At the same time, the Fly More combo, which features 2 additional batteries, a host of useful accessories, can be picked up for only $1,039 instead of the typical selling price of $1,259. In addition to the Air 2S, DJI is also offering deals on the Avata, Mini 2 SE, Mini 3 Fly More combo this Black Friday. So let's take a look. We're going to take a look here at the Mini 3. And this is on Amazon here. All right. They're offering that at 12% off, $699 for this deal, this Mini 3 Fly More. So that's something that you're interested in. You definitely want to take a look at this. Now, let's go ahead. Oh, and I'm not showing it to you because it's not. Let's go ahead and we'll redo this here again. All right, I'm going to stop my screen. It's one thing I wish StreamYard would let me do is to be able to flip that over so you guys can go ahead and see that. There we go. Okay, that's the DJI. That's not what I wanted to show you guys. All right. Let's see if I can bring that up here. All right, got it now. Okay, all right. DJI Mini 3 Fly More Combo, DJI RC, $699, 12% off. So that is a pretty incredible deal. So if you're in, you can't go wrong with this drone. I absolutely loved it. Enjoyed the daylights out of it. It was incredible. That is a great price, $699. If you want something a little more substantial in terms of being able to handle the wind, go with an Air 2S. Okay, that is something that I would recommend. But this is an option, and you can see again one of the things that Black Friday deals. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and circle and do this right here, or kind of walk you guys through this. Okay, let's look at DJI Mini 3 Pro. Just have that come up and see what we get. You can take a look right here. Here it is. Okay. Then you can take a look underneath it, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. The Mini 2 SE. But here, that's how you go out on Amazon. Okay. The big thing is here, Black Friday deals. Right up here, you click on that, and then type in your search bar. It should say Black Friday up here in the gray box right before you have your text. And then type the drone that you're looking for. Grins and giggles, I want to go ahead and look for DJI Air 2S. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we're getting a lot of other things other than an Air 2S right here. But you can take a look and see. And what tells you the biggest clue, okay, these are Air 2S props. You can take a look in red, it has Black Friday deal. So you know it's a Black Friday deal. So this is kind of just some FYI for you guys, just to let you know how to navigate on Amazon. There he is. How are you, sir?
Not too bad. Not too bad. You're looking for some good deals, Bill. Some
That's right. We're looking. We're always looking for deals. And you know what? I saw this the other day, and I just started. I almost had to go to the bathroom because I was laughing so hard. Somebody's calling Johnny now, instead of Johnny Drone Flyer, calling him Johnny Drone Buyer.
Johnny Drone Buyer. That he lives by that name. Yeah.
I about lost it. I was laughing my head off when I saw that. That was great. Got to ask you a question, okay?
Sure.
Any news on your DJI Air 3?
Yeah, it's on its way back to me.
Awesome.
Yeah. And DJI is not charging me anything for the repair. Got some updates on that. I got a video coming out as soon as the drone gets back, because I want to show the drone. I can tell you this. Let me, if you'll indulge me here for a second, Bill.
Absolutely, go for
it. What I'm going to tell to anybody when they're dealing with DJI repair service, in all of my communication with them, I was very matter of fact. I was never accusing them or anything, or screaming about a defective drone, or any of that kind of stuff. I was just dealing with the facts, very factual, very polite, just dealing with the situation. And in the end, they told me that they were going to repair it. So I sent them a thank you note. I said, hey, thank you. I really look forward to getting the drone back. They sent me a note back, and he said, Marcus, we deal with about 200 repairs a day at this facility. And he said, it is so gratifying to hear somebody that appreciates it. So I guess, the point that I'm trying to make, and I said it on yesterday on Drone Nation, a carrot always gets you more than a stick every time.
Well, it's like the old saying: you attract more bees or flies with honey than vinegar. There he is. How are you, sir?
Ron Brown is here.
Yes. I finally made it here. I'm just back from the Insta360 Ace Pro launch.
We got to talk about that tonight. We going to talk about that.
I don't want to interrupt the flow here. Well, hello, everybody out there in the chats. Thanks for joining us tonight. And Bill, get back to where you were before I so rudely interrupted.
No. That's one of the things I already covered, the Insta360, but I wanted to get number one. I got to ask the first question I have to ask is, did you hit the buy button?
I did not.
You did not. Okay.
I'm kind of overstocked with action cameras here, owning the the GoPro Hero 12 and the DJI Action 4. I'm kind of in a, I don't have any room. See, Marcus has a little shelf space back there, but I don't.
Yeah, no, there's one more, Ron. You got the Pocket 3 too, which I know it's not an action camera, but it kind of fits a little bit into that.
Yeah, you're right, Marcus. Good point. So I'm kind of, Bill, I kind of got a, like how about a football terminology? I got a crowded backfield here.
Yeah, you do. And the question I wanted to ask you, okay, it really looks like a DJI Action 4 or a GoPro. I mean, looking at the camera itself.
You gonna go first, Ron, or do you want me to?
Go either one.
I'm going to say, Bill, should I get my Hero 12 and Action 4 up on eBay?
Yeah.
Marcus, you go ahead first. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's overpriced. I'll just start with the negatives.
It's $50 higher than the competition.
It's overpriced, and I don't think it brings enough to the table to make it worth paying more for it. If it was cheaper, you could think about it. Couple things. It's the biggest, heaviest action camera there is out there. And there are certain advantages to that flip-up screen, but there's also disadvantages too. It creates more complication for one thing. But for another thing, you don't realize how much time you're going to be flipping that thing up and down. We use action cameras a lot. And I love having the screen on both sides. The one on the front, it doesn't have to be huge, but enough that I can frame up my shot, right? Mm-hmm. And then the one on the back is the one that you want for the detail. Now, the one advantage that this does bring, and Aldrin showed it in his video, is if you have it mounted down low, you can flip that thing kind of horizontal so that you can look down and see what's on the screen. And you couldn't do that with a traditional. Yeah, you could do that with that. Just
much like people that have DSL style cameras.
Yeah,
they've had that flipping screen for years.
Yeah, I use that on my Canon, and that's how come I kind of know a little bit about it too, Ron. Is because gosh, when you're going from one side to the other and you're flipping that thing around, it doesn't seem like much, but it is. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing is, Bill, you're on the next picture up there. Shows the microphone connection there. That is that's a killer for me. If I have to mess around and attach that on one side and then put a cold shoe mount on the other side and then get a TRS cable to hook it all together, I'm sorry. The Action 2, I can just plug my wireless mic right into the USB-C on the side, and I'm good to go. Now, I understand that is my use case. It may not be your use case. That might not make a difference to you, but it's a non-starter for me.
Marcus, can I stop you there? Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. How could Insta360 drop the ball after years of watching GoPro making you get a media mod or whatever, and then DJI solves it by you just plug any mic you want into the side of their USB-C port or whatever. How'd they
miss that?
Well, everything us users want, and make us get another like dongle-like thing to plug in the side, to even just plug in a simple USB-C lanyard mic.
Well, the thing that gets me about the Insta360 one is not only do you have to have that adapter on the one side, which by the way makes it not waterproof then,
right?
But then on the other side you have to put a cold shoe mount.
Yeah. I mean, these guys. I mean, again, it's like these people never heard one complaint about the GoPro media mod over the years. Everybody just wants to plug any type of mic, wireless mic, wire mic, doesn't matter what kind of mic, right into a USB-C port in the side of the camera. That's all they want.
Or at least, if not including a wireless mic like your Pocket 3, maybe have it wireless capable so that I could, it could receive from my DJI wireless mic, or I don't know how.
Well, it does receive audio from your Apple AirPods or whatever. But of course, that's not the type of audio we want. It's rough audio.
Yeah, exactly, because we want to be able to windproof, etc. Now, let me talk about the good side. Yeah. It appears that for what they're saying, it has pretty good low light capability. Then the other thing, if you are into action sports, my God, to be able to shoot in 4K, 120 frames per second, that's a big deal. That'll really, action sports people will really focus in on that. So,
which I already forget. I guess so. I hardly ever use these frame rates. So I only listen to people talk about them because I never use this stuff. Doesn't the GoPro and the Action 4 at least go up to like 4K 100 at least? They're in that same ballpark.
Yeah, they're close to it.
I mean, they're not 120. They're darn close.
Yeah, they're close. But
yeah. So no, very, very good thoughts on that. And I saw a couple of videos and it looks like it's superior to the Action 4 in low light. I mean, it looks like not just by a smidgen. It looks like it's so all the low light army that seemed to come out and hit the comment section, all these videos for the low light army. This is your best for an action camera. Probably still not up to the Pocket 2 level, Pocket 3, of course. But for pure action cameras, it's probably the best. Marcus covered most of what I was going to say. The AI, if you're like Marcus and I, basically, we don't do a lot of like in-camera or app editing. We basically take the memory card out or plug in. I usually find the memory card is fast. If I plug a camera into the computer, it's slower. But, and then we like to edit ourselves. But if you're the type of person that does not do a lot of editing your own, this has even more AI capable in-camera editing than even the Hero 12 through their app. I forget what their app's called right now. And the Action 4, the medium app, they all have that same ability to pick out your best things and edit. But it looks like the Ace Pro takes that another step.
Another step. Well, the other thing that I noticed, Ron, was those weird effects that it would put in there, which I don't know. I could care less about that stuff. Little balloons and things.
I guess if you're in the I can't say TikTok or
we're the wrong age.
Reels I go over. I guess that's who that's kind of maybe aimed at, or whatever people that post that type of media. So here's what you could just watch a couple videos today and look at the specs. To me it doesn't. If you buy this camera, Hero 12, Action 4, you're probably going to be happy with either one you buy. I mean, unlike drones, which again, once you get out of the DJI ecosystem, man, it's really hit or miss, right, Bill? Like you said before, a lot of other guys are playing in the minor leagues or whatever. But at least in the action camera realm, you've got three people making cameras that are very competitive. Each one probably has a little thing that it does better than the other. And it all depends on what your use case is. But I like the fact that you got three companies. They go at it. They challenge the other companies. They make one company do better than the other because they're making every iteration of these cameras, something's getting better, whatever. And that's what I'd love to see in the drone game.
Hey Bill, let's put Ron on the spot here. Let's put him on the spot. So Ron, if you had to pick one of the three. If Susan said, Ron, you can only have one action camera, which one would it be?
Yeah, I mean, here's a better way to put it. What if I didn't own any? What if I didn't own an action camera at all? Which one would I choose if I did not own any action camera right now? I was not married to anybody's ecosystem. I didn't have, gear or whatever for the cameras. Man, it would be a hard choice. And, what I know hurts or whatever, but maybe I'd take a shot at new kid on the block here. If I didn't own anything or have any previous gear, or whatever, maybe I'd take a shot at this new guy. But knowing what I know, I'd lean towards that DJI Action 4.
Now, one of the advantages I see to the Action 4 is it's the smallest and the lightest of the three.
Under 250 grams.
Yeah, they're all.
You don't have to register it. Yeah. No, small lighter, and the USB-C port for plugging in anything, whether it's a wireless, wired mic. That's a big advantage. That magnetic system that you like with the little Action 2. Now I know the Ace Pro has some sort of a magnetic system also. So I mean,
there was lockable that looked interesting too.
Yeah.
So, but the Action 4, the other advantage is that it's so light and small, and just super easy to use.
And I don't know how close your interface is to the Action 4s, but the interface is very uncomplicated to use.
That was kind of what I was trying to say.
Yeah. Much less complicated than the GoPro Hero 12, and it looks like this new one has a lot of bells and whistles and software. Whether it's easy to use or not, I cannot make any comments on that.
One more point is that when it came to heat dissipation, both the Ace Pro and the Action 4, they could just go as long as you wanted. They'd run out of battery before they heated up. That was Aldrin's test.
Yeah, good. So I have one. I do want to give one little up to the Ace Pro or the Ace. Each one depends on an app, and the Insta360 app. But I don't know if that has a name beyond the Insta360 app. That app's probably a little more full featured than the Mimo or the whatever, again, name escapes me, whatever GoPro calls their app. Insta360 may have the advantage with the app if you're going to do a lot of in-camera type editing. So I know we're bored all the drone people, Bill, but
I know. Yeah. I wanted to get your guys' take on it because for me, the two things: one, the price, the sticker shock. I think it was high. I think that flip screen is kind of gimmicky, and anytime you have something that moves like that, you could, it's mechanical. Something could happen.
This is an action camera. Why do you put a screen that could be damaged on an action camera?
Just do what DJI and GoPro have done. Just have that. It's either you can do it on the back or on the front. And that has worked so well on my original DJI Action. So,
hey, Bill, why do you think Insta360 kind of always overprices their products compared to the rest of the field?
I don't know, and that's a really good question because coming from a business administration marketing kind of background, it doesn't make a lot of sense. The only thing I could see with that is they price it higher so maybe they can offer it on sale and people.
Well, I'm going to shoot you down there. You look at their Black Friday sale. Insta360 has the worst sale prices of any company.
Yeah, and
Bill froze on us.
Bill froze on us, but also.
Yeah, they never have a good sale over Insta360.
Yeah, they don't. And the other thing that I was going to say, Ron, is that at with the Hero 12, $350. Holy crap!
That's a sale.
That's a sale. Yeah, that's a lot of camera for $350. That would almost get me interested in GoPro again.
Again, if you get a GoPro, don't buy from GoPro directly because you didn't have a good thing with their return. Go buy it at Best Buy or something like that,
or Amazon,
or someplace for 30 days. If it's misbehaving for you, you send it right back, and you're no worse for it.
Yeah. Hey, so what do you think? You think Bill? He's got that big ham radio antenna at his house.
Yeah.
You think maybe some lightning hit it and knocked his internet out?
Folks, what Bill's doing is he's logging off now and logging back in again. So he'll be back with us in a second here. I don't know what his agenda was or what you guys have talked about. So far. He was
going over. I came in just a few minutes before you did, Ron, but he was going over Black Friday deals.
Okay.
I don't know how far he got into that.
We can push the Mini 2 SE again tonight, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, Ron, I have battery charged on the Mini 2 SE. I'm going to take it out tomorrow.
That would be a nice little video for have up by Black Friday or whatever. I'm flying the best bargain drone, best beginner bargain drone. That would be a nice little video.
Well, let me take it a step further. What I'm going to do is I've got that because we talked about it a lot last night. I've got that Potensic Atom.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm going to do a side by side with the two.
They're at the same price right now, folks out in the chat. $299 for the base kits for both of them right now.
Yeah.
And if you want to go up to the Fly More combo, I believe we established the Atom $399, but the Mini SE is like $449. So a little bit more money on the Fly More.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And do you get about the same things? 2 extra batteries, a molded charger.
Yeah, the Potensic really mirrored a DJI Fly More,
which that's to their credit in my
view. It's a good thing. Yeah. And they even have a similar looking charge hub. And you know what I'll say about the Potensic charge hub? It charges all 3 batteries at once.
Okay. Right, rather than charging the one with the most fuel first. And welcome back in, Mr. Bill.
Welcome back, Bill, the drone reviewer.
Well, I'm
the audience. You were probably shutting down or restarting, rebooting.
No. What we thought is the lightning hit your ham radio antenna, Bill, and knocked you out.
Yeah. Well, what happened was my internet went down. So, and let me tell you, talk about technology. I'm using my small 13-inch HP Spectre laptop. It has built-in 5G LTE Verizon. I have a SIM card in it,
nice.
I always have internet. So I just
that's awesome.
I just can't
emergency streamer. Yeah, good.
Like I wanted to do.
But I picked up that you were talking about some of the Black Friday deals, and we were kind of reinforced the Mini 2 SE for $299 is a great starter beginner bargain drone. Bill,
yes.
Have you seen that deal? What do you think?
I think that's a fantastic deal for an entry level drone for DJI. I mean, you go out and you look on Amazon, okay, and you look at your Holy Stones and your other ones out there and whatever kind of name, Daewoo or whatever kind of names that are out there.
What would you rather have? or the Mini 2 SE?
And Bill, we kind of made a point that even people call those drones starter drones. Sometimes, like Marcus has even had problems getting them set up and getting up the air. You don't want a beginner having a drone where it takes jumping through a bunch of hoops just to get in the air, right? That's not a beginner drone.
Yeah. I mean, well, Kelly was, back in the day, and I think we talked about this last week, Kelly was real big on one of the SEMA.
Yes, the SEMA X5. But the SEMA X5, unlike some of these new drones, the SEMA X5, you just charge the battery, put it in. It was kind of bound to the control, right? It did actually, a beginner could do, because it just worked right out of the box. You didn't have to do anything special. You didn't have, of course, back then there was no calibrating, there was no getting satellites or whatever. You just turned it on, you flew.
You turn it on, you flew.
Let me make a quick. Oh, I'm sorry, Bill. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. Go ahead.
Well, just a quick point there. All of these companies. One of the things I've noticed, they've all gotten better at compass calibration and gyro calibrations. That, man, you used to have to jump through hoops. Even that little Holy Stone down there, calibration was a piece of cake. It took just a second. They've all improved that.
Yeah. And Marcus and I both do this on our videos. When we get a new, say, drone or especially DJI drone, I don't even calibrate the compass like Marcus, unless it says it in the thing. I need to calibrate it. Even out of the box, I just fly. I never calibrate it. I've never had a flyaway. I've never had it come back to the wrong spot. Anything like that. Or whatever.
If it tells me it needs a calibration, I do it. Other than that, yeah.
One of the things that I found clunky with, I'll call the other drones, okay, is their apps, okay, and you're kind of rolling the dice with whatever kind of app you get with those. Some of them are okay. Some of them, it's just like you're trying to get it to hook up to Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, and it's just hanging there, and you're following directions, and it's not working.
You better have the right cell phone. You better have the right operating system on that cell phone.
Exactly. Well, the other good deal that I wanted to mention briefly, the Mini 3. DJI is having a good sale on the Mini 3 as well. And what's real interesting, and what I did before you guys came on, was I went out and I showed everybody on Amazon how to go ahead and look for a Black Friday deal on a drone or any other kind of products. You click on the tab up there that has Black Friday deals, and you get a gray banner right next to your search bar, and it has Black Friday deals on it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
when you type that in there, okay, whatever you type in there, it's searching through Black Friday deals. For example, I typed DJI Mini 3, okay, and boom, it came up. The article, what Drone DJ talked about in the article, the one that's for sale, came up there, okay. So that's how you go ahead and you look on Amazon for Black Friday deals, is you go to that tab, because if you go to the normal tab when you first get onto Amazon, okay, it's going to search through everything, all right. And what's real nice is with Black Friday deals on Amazon, it's lit up in red. There's a red banner next to the price, and it has Black Friday deal on it, so you know you're getting a good deal on it.
And what is the Mini 3 right now, Bill?
I was gonna let me see. I can bring it up on my save 12%. The Mini 3 Fly More combo is only $699 instead of $798.
How about if I want just a drone?
It's worth mentioning DJI RC, which is priced over $300. Is compatible with several other drones. Okay. It does not say anything about the drone. You may also want to check out DJI's Black Friday.
Well, I don't mean just the drone. I mean the basic kit is what I'm saying.
Yeah, the basic kit. It doesn't talk about that.
You know why? You know why I say that, Bill? Because people that are shopping for holidays, lots of times, people buy gifts. They buy the the lowest price point. You know what I mean? If somebody has said Mini 3 in their list or whatever under Christmas, most people are going to buy they're not going to buy the extra package. They're going to buy the base package.
Right.
Not only drones, but anything in life.
Oh yeah.
If you ask something, Chris, you're going to get the basic one, because that's the one that's going to come up first in searches, and everybody's trying to save money at Christmas. Marcus.
Hey, speaking of deal of the day, I think Amazon left a package at my front door. I'm going to be right back.
Oh, you go ahead. You only Porch Pirates getting it here.
Okay, and one of the other things, and I think you guys maybe touched on this last night, and I kind of wanted to repeat it, because I always get a lot of questions like, oh, can I get a deal on the Mini 4 Pro, or can I get a deal on the Air 3, or can I get a deal on the Action 4? And what I'm going to tell you is this, okay? Hi Kesterly put out a good article, how to get a good deal on the Mini 4 Pro, but you go out to Amazon, B&H, Best Buy, and DJI, they're all priced at $759.99, okay? You're not going to get it. All depends on, for example, if you buy it direct from DJI, you can get Care Refresh, because some of those other ones may not offer Care Refresh. Okay. Like, for example, Amazon, when you buy through Amazon, it's difficult to get Care Refresh when you buy it through Amazon. You have to do that separately. So if you're looking at doing something like that, you want to buy from the mothership, because the price is going to be the same. Okay. The other thing is, with Best Buy, you have a brick and mortar place to be able to take the drone back to in case something goes wrong. And the thing that I like about Best Buy is I'm a Total Tech member, and that has really saved my bacon. You guys know I had that big 49-inch Samsung monitor, the curved monitor, and I told you it had that 240 hertz refresh rate that was causing me to see things, to see things that were one color, that have them all white, okay? And it was messing with my eyes. And they took it back from me because I had the Total Tech membership, because that goes beyond a normal like 20 or 30 days return policy. So it's kind of, it kind of gives you some options, but you got to be careful, because, where you're getting it, for example, a lot of times there's a tax situation. You may have to pay tax on buying it one way versus another. So, and it all depends on how fast you want it as well, too. There's a number of factors to take into consideration with that.
Hey, Bill, I don't want to go down a rat hole here, but Marcus, maybe we should just mention this. It's kind of an odd story. Tom, what's Tom's name from Vegas? He bought the Pocket 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and he's one of the people, Bill, he has that problem with the screen stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so he got a Best Buy, but it didn't happen until after 15 days. So after 15 days, he cannot get his money back.
But he's a Total Tech guy too, though. He has Total Tech.
Okay, but here's the problem: is Best Buy can't give him another one because the company doesn't have any. I think it's the one that not the Flymore combo, but the Deluxe kit. They do not have another one in stock in the company to send him. So he has a broken Pocket 3, and again, the company doesn't have another one to send to him, and he can't get his money back because it's past the 15 days.
Wow.
So a brick and mortar didn't help poor Tom in that case or whatever. He didn't. In this case, he would have been better to go to DJI because, of course, they would have had one to send him. Another one to send him because they're now. Of course, now he could wait it out. I'm sure. In whatever 30 days or whatever, something like that. I'm sure Best Buy will get restocked with a Pocket 3 deluxe kits or whatever, and he'll probably still be able to go in and exchange it for one of his working kits or whatever. But I mean, a company, they can't give you another one if the company doesn't have another one.
Yeah, it's kind of a catch-22 because
exactly catch-22.
Yeah, normally. I always say get it from brick and mortar, but in this instance, you may be a little better. Say, for example, Amazon. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it is an edge case. It's safer to go to Best Buy if the product's been out a while.
Right.
But when you're getting a hard to get item on day one, it's a few more hoops there or whatever you could possibly.
Right. And I think in that instance, DJI is probably where you want to purchase it from, because they're going to be, obviously, they'll get them replenished back faster, obviously, than Best Buy, Adorama, B&H, Amazon, because they're the mother.
I ordered my Pocket from directly from DJI because, again, nobody else had it. Nobody. So when I ordered it, they didn't give me any date when it was going to come. So I thought it's going to be a couple of weeks or whatever. And like 5-6 days later, it showed up or whatever.
Yeah, I had mine right away too, and I got it from DJI. I mean, I did.
Yeah. So again, I had no other option because nobody else had it in stock.
Yeah.
Bill, should we do an on the air reveal?
He's got
go for it.
He may have the Pocket in there, Bill.
This was a deal that Ron brought up. It was on Ron's list.
Yeah. He got this in 24 hours, Bill.
Yeah, this was on Ron's list. I ordered it on Drone Nation.
You're seeing this reveal on Build
Use the Drone Nation affiliate link.
There you go.
The Anchor 100-watt MacBook charger, but really it pretends to be a MacBook charger. It's actually a drone charger.
$23, 100-watt charger. Let's just open her up. What the heck, guys?
Let's open it up. Yeah, that's absolutely right.
If I don't cut myself.
Yeah, don't cut yourself.
This isn't like DJI don't have one of those easy opening things where you just pull it up.
Yeah.
You know what I do to use my unboxings? A serrated butter knife. Okay.
There you go.
Seriously. I've never had a problem with that. Never.
I look at this. It's got a nice little pole handle.
Oh, just like
and
DJI.
Look at that. There you go.
Wait until you see how high quality the power the USB-C cable is.
Oh, does it give you a good USB-C?
Oh, high quality USB-C cable.
Okay, so a couple things that I like. So number one, it's that IQ3 receptacle. So that is it's intelligent, so it will adapt to whatever device you're trying to charge.
Translated, it won't overcharge a low wattage device.
Exactly right.
Let me put this in my surface. That's available in black if you don't like the white. You can get it black or white.
You can, yeah. IQ3, which is the latest tech. But the other thing, I love these kind with the fold down tines for the plug-in.
Good for travel and
for travel. You just put it down in the box. Yeah, pretty cool deal. So Ron, you tell me that's got a really nice cable, huh? Let's pull that out.
Take the cable. They don't give you some cheapy, Walmart cable.
Okay, so it's just what Ron said. So I love this. You got the Velcro. You got the Velcro thing to keep it. Well, now this I'm going to take off points because I like the ones. I like the ones that are attached to the cord. But
somebody asked could you drop a link for that in the chat? I had a couple of people ask about that.
Yeah, I will. I will give you a second here, and I'll drop the link.
Ron will give us because I ordered off the official Drone Nation.
I'm going to give him the official Drone Nation link here.
Yeah. I probably earned Ron. I'll bet you I earned Ron probably 18 cents on that.
Yeah, commission here. Yeah, I'm gonna. The paychecks over Drone Nation will be big this week.
Yeah. Ron, I think I can attach it because look, it's got this little hole here, so I think I can attach it.
Of course, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be kind of not part of the show for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. Let's let Ron dig up that link, Bill. But
go ahead and dig up that link because
$23. It's a 100-watt charger.
That's an incredible.
And that comes in real important if you have a drone. Tell Marcus as a Air 3. That's important for a drone like that.
Absolutely, yeah, and or a Mavic 3 Pro. Now, I want to kind of give you a little word of advice on the Mavic 3 Pro. You can't just use a 100-watt charger on the normal charge hub. It's not rated for that. So you've got to get the DJI makes 2 charge hubs for the Mavic 3 Pro. They make a 60-watt version and they make a 100-watt version. You got to have the 100-watt version to use a 100-watt charger. But because this is intelligent, it will adapt to whatever your device is. Yeah, so that thing attaches on there. Man, I love that.
Bill, you may have to approve this link or whatever. The comment failed to post that. Okay, thank you, Bill.
There it is.
Yeah. And that is it's still $23.9. I think it's $23.99. And again, that's the link to the white one, but you can change it to the black.
White or black.
And I'm going to say it's 2-day free shipping if you're Prime, but if you're Marcus, you got 1 day free shipping Prime.
I ordered it literally last night while we were on live on Drone Nation, and it came this afternoon. So
Wow. See, and it's probably
Bill, that thing when I got it before I got my Air 3 because Marcus and Johnny warned me about needing a 100-watt charger. And my very first battery, I charged it inside the drone. It charged 100% in less than an hour inside the drone.
Wow.
With that charger.
Yeah, that's golden. I mean,
hey, so the other thing that I think is important is that I don't know about you guys, but I like when I pull a drone from back there, I like having the full kit that's got a charger in it, a charge block, and a cable. In other words, if I'm traveling someplace, I just want to pull the thing out and know that I've got everything there I need to fly. And as we know, DJI is not including these in their new drones. So it's
I'm still looking for my charging brick from my Pocket 3, my Action 4, and my DJI Mini 4 Pro. But I'm still searching the boxes that I can't. I still haven't located the power bricks for those devices.
I bought the 30 when I got my Pocket 3. I ordered the 30-watt adapter from DJI, and I didn't order it from DJI. I ordered it from Amazon, and I got it a week after the Pocket 3 came. So, and that's the one they recommend for the Pocket 3.
Okay, yeah.
I
don't know what I've been charging my Pocket 3 with. That Pocket 3, I've hardly charged it. It doesn't need, the Pocket 3 holds a real good charge bill. No, what I know you probably just real quick. What are your impressions of the Pocket 3 so far?
Well, you know what? It's absolutely fantastic. I haven't had a chance to really run it through its paces, but I really like it. And you brought up a good point. It's like the Energizer Bunny. It goes forever. I mean, it's just like you turn it on, record a lot of stuff. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to charge it. And I'm looking and it's just like, oh my gosh, it's just like, it'll run forever. It really will.
Yeah. And I like even the audio, even if you don't use the mic, the audio is still good.
Yeah. The more I use it, the more it impresses me, Ron. And I'm real anxious. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a vlog when we go up to Ohio. And last time when we went up to Ohio, I did a vlog with my action cam, and I'm going to do it with my pocket cam this time. See how that turns out. I think it'll be fantastic.
And I'm looking forward to using the Pocket 3 to capture the holiday lights at night because the low light capability.
Oh yeah. I'm going to go out because they've already got them set up in our development. So I'm going to go out and take a walk around and capture some of those lights. I'm really looking forward to doing that. That'll be really good.
The Crawford household is already all lit up, although we are not turning them on.
You're all done, Marcus? You're all decorated?
Yeah. We're not turning them on though till after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
There you go.
They're installed, but they're not turned on.
I'm not trying to pump a video, but I'll get on my drone channel pretty soon because it's got drone in action and Pocket 3 footage. But Marcus seen on my other channel. Marcus, I don't know if you remember, but my final shot in that, I found a boat stranded on the beach in Cape May, and at the final shot where I'm kind of walking and I'm vlogging, I got the thing in front of me looking back. The boat's behind me. with me not doing anything, it blurred the boat out like I was in a Hollywood movie. Talk about bokeh. I didn't tap, focus, anything like that. It just blurred out the boat behind me and put me in perfect focus. Just like a Hollywood movie, Bill.
Michael Gilbert asked a question here. How's the Pocket 3 as a live feed camera? Ron used it last week and it worked well.
But it conked out after about 10 minutes or so, and I never figured out why.
Yeah, see, that was kind of a mystery.
But I've seen other people use it to live stream, but then they had no issue. So it may have been a Ron issue, not a Pocket issue.
Well, and this is just me throwing something, see if it sticks on the wall. Maybe plug it into the charger when you're doing something like that.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I did not have it plugged in outside, plugged into the side of the computer. And at home, we all have webcams, and they're just easier because they're all set up. But say you're on a road trip like the South Florida Drone Meetup, shameless plug for Ray Kelly, and you're down there and you want to do a little live stream. Well, you don't unpack your webcam and stuff up like that. It would be, it would be nice just to be able to use that kind of when you're in the go from a hotel. Like, what's the official hotel of the Florida Drone Meetup, Mark?
It's the Hampton Inn.
Like if you're in Hampton Inn, you're down there at that big table, you want to do a live stream, maybe it'd be nice and easy just to plug your pocket in or whatever. So Michael, I'll work on that a little bit more of why it was a problem for me. But as far as video quality, I thought it did a good job. I've seen somebody else stream with a Pocket 3, and the other people had traditional webcams like I'm using now, and the Pocket 3 looked much better than a traditional webcam.
Hey, Ron, rumor is that Bill already has his suite reserved at that Hampton Inn.
Sweet. I got a floor reserved.
There you go.
His wing. Yeah.
I got my wing reserved. Well, you know what I'm going to do? Okay. All right. This is for my travel plans. Okay. Seriously, after Thanksgiving, I'm going to kind of sort of semi-quarantine myself because if you guys remember, right before we were supposed to go to Ohio back in May, I broke my hand. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm buttoning it down. Okay. We're not going to be doing a whole lot of extra, right before that.
Yeah. Play it safe. Yeah.
And I'm going to do the same thing because I have in February, we have Hamcation, which is in Orlando. That's the second largest ham radio convention. Then in May, in April, we have Captain Ray in the South Florida Drone Meetup. And then in May, we have Hamvention, which is up in Dayton, and it's the largest one in the United States. And we're going to be traveling during those times. So I'm going to be really kind of playing it close to the vest, not be doing a whole lot like right before these.
And not only getting injured, but watch gatherings for getting COVID, stuff like that. In fact, Bill, I would mask up when I'm on these plane flights.
Oh, I know.
So I've had my 7th COVID vaccine, 7th one. And
I got mine about a month ago. Yeah.
I got the flu vaccine. But now I just got to thinking I better get in and get that RSV vaccine.
I haven't got that. I haven't got that yet. My doctor canceled my appointment, so I haven't got my flu shot yet. But I'm getting it like in like 2 weeks or whatever. But I'll talk to him about that RSVP vaccine.
The RSV.
Valerie got hers for shingles. Okay, and it was a 2.
I've never got the shingles yet, but I've got the pneumonia though. I got my 2 pneumonias.
Welcome to Old Folks Station here. But after 50 years old, I'm telling you, that shingles vaccine, my doctor told me you do not want to ever get
Susan got the shingles and she was real sick.
Yeah.
I mean, 10 years ago or something.
And painful. Super
painful. A friend of mine from high school had it, and she said, get the shot. Don't hesitate. Okay. That's one of those ones you don't even think twice about. And it was a 2-shot deal. Okay. You had to get a shot and then a booster after.
Yeah. So a lot of people say the first shot they do okay. That second one kicks their ass.
Yeah. Valerie, that day, she had a fever.
Yeah.
Kind of spiked. And she was fine the next day. Okay. Yeah. But that day, she was achy, had a fever. I said, take some Tylenol and chill out. Don't do anything. And she did. Next day, I said, how are you feeling? Fine. Let's go out. I'm like, okay. So, yeah.
So Ron,
basically, when I get any of these big vaccines, I just plan on not doing much for the next 24 hours. In case I'm not up to snuff, I don't have anything major's got to be done.
Welcome to Vaccine Talk Live.
Yeah. And we're gonna have Travis Kelce on as our guest on the next vaccine show because he does that commercial for vaccine.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. He's a big vaxxer. Yeah.
Hey, can I make one more point about charge hubs?
Go for it.
And why this thing at $23 is such a good deal. So this is another Anchor charge hub that I bought, I don't know, 6 months ago or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a 60-watt one. And I believe I paid like $69 for it. So $23 for 100 watts.
I saw that have multiple ports in it, though.
It does have multiple ports in there. Also, the IQ3 ports. It's got so it does have more ports. But I'm still just saying it. That's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, Marcus, I kind of reserve that Anchor just for drone work.
There you go.
That's probably smart. Any closing thoughts here, guys?
Well, I'm glad we got Insta360 got their thing out thing. But Bill, I know you want to get a big conversation, but just maybe a teaser for next week. Now, are we finally done? Is it Bill? Can I put the credit card and checkbooks and the piggy bank away? Are we done releasing drone related gear for 2023?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay,
I'm going to say yes because especially Igor's, and I go out to Igor because he seems to be the bellwether now.
Igor had a good year, Bill.
Yeah, he had his track record was straight down the line. I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts. Really did. Marcus, you have any thoughts?
Yeah, so I've been preaching this for a while, but we've had a pretty mild fall, and I've got a couple more good sunny days coming up here. And what I know is, before you know it, it's going to be snowing. So get out there and fly when you can. And also, this coming Thursday, we've got a wonderful holiday that we can all count our blessings and understand that we've got some pretty cool. We're all in pretty good shape. I can say for sure the three of us on this panel, we got the world by the tail. So count your blessings and have a great Thanksgiving. And remember, it's all about your family. Hang out with your family and have fun. And if you get a chance, go out and fly that drone.
There you go.
And Bill, are we going to do a couple minutes of Steeler Nation after we officially end?
We can do like a couple of minutes here before.
So you guys, if you guys don't care about football, the Steelers, just log on out. But if you want to hang around for a couple minutes of Steeler Nation,
we're going to
talk about Mr. Matt Canada tonight.
Yes, we're going to talk. We can talk about
and Najee Harris's little kind of we'll call it a rant he had Sunday at the game. But that was kind of an eye opener. Najee said everything you've been saying for the past year, Bill. But Najee said it kind of had a lot of impact.
Yeah. And and I'm going to say this, and we'll have our little Steeler Nation talk right now. Okay, they got 50% of the problem solved. Okay, and I saw somebody made a comment today. And this is, to me, if you're a professional football team, is your goal to win games or to win championships? Okay. And somebody put, well, Tomlin's a winner. And I'm like, okay, when's the last time the Steelers been in the playoffs? And what were the results during some of those games? Okay. They had a horrible, like a few years ago, one of their last playoffs games against Jacksonville. Jacksonville scored like 49 points against them. And I'm like, come on. Okay. I'll tell you what, okay? I grew up, I saw the Steelers go from dead last to top of the heap, okay? And the reason they did that, they had a drive, they had ambition, they had passion, and their coaches got in players' faces, okay? They didn't put up with all the monkey business and everything, okay? They said it like it was, all right? Especially Bill Cowher. He said it like it was to the players, okay?
Boy,
they respected him.
What about somebody getting people's face on the sidelines after they make a bad
Joey
play?
Porter would back up 5 feet from him because Bill Cowher would hit him with spit because he'd be yipping at him so much. But the bottom line is this, okay? The Steelers have 50% of their problem solved. And I'm also going to say this too. A lot of people are ragging on Kenny Pickett, all right? And you know what? I'm going to give him a pass. And the reason I'm giving him a pass is I'm looking at seeing who he had for an offensive coordinator and his quarterback coach. He has a good coach, okay? he can be molded into a great NFL quarterback. All right. So I think the jury is still out on him. A lot of people are throwing him under the bus. I think a lot of it had to do with coaching.
That's well, you heard Najee's comment Sunday after the game that he talked about like that. He said he said when we run a play, it seems like the other team knows what we're going to do. He was saying that he'll run. Say it's a run call to the left. He'll run to the left, and there's more guys waiting to tackle him than there is guys blocking for him. He said they know what's coming, and that comes down to the coordinator. What's the old saying? It's like they're telegraphing what they're going to do. He's not creative enough to fool the defensive people, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
And Najee made the same comment about somebody asked him about the wins too. He said something about the wins are nice, but they don't mean anything because he said down the road, we play tougher competition. And Bill, how about they're playing the Cleveland Browns on Sunday, and the Browns have a good defense. There's no doubt about that. But the Browns are playing with a backup quarterback that had no experience. They could only muster they could only muster one touchdown, and the Steelers still can't win the game.
Yeah, that was just I was beside myself. And at the end of the game, okay, they marched right down defense. They're saying, the Steelers are hurting at middle linebacker. Okay, that may be true, but you know what? Okay, you let a rookie quarterback march all the way down the field and kick a game-winning field goal. Okay.
Yeah. And really, the Steelers, if the Steelers have two good running backs, Najee Harris and Warren, but I wouldn't necessarily they had a good running game because again, the plays are always every time they run a running play, there's a million people that waiting to tackle them. But so Warren busts a 75 big runoff. If he doesn't bust that 75 runoff, they have all this new offense Sunday, right?
Yeah. Well, the new offensive coordinator, they're going to split duties between the quarterback coach and the running backs coach. So you're probably going to see a lot more balanced attack. You're probably going to see they're going to mix it up a little bit, which is probably
they need to call plays that aren't obvious. They can't. The defense can't know what they're going to do before they call these plays. Like Bill, you can't run first down, run second down, and then be 3rd and 10 and expect the quarterback to make a lot of completions.
Exactly. Well, guys,
let me ask you this: How long has Matt Canada been the coordinator over there?
At least 2 years.
Was he coordinating Big Ben's last year?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
He was here with Big Ben's last year. So
okay. Which they still had a semblance of an offense that year. Najee had a great rookie year, and Ben had a good year. They still looked like a workable offense that year.
Yeah, they did. But then, see, the bottom line is Tomlin has final call on all the plays, both offense and defense. So that's what screws that up. Guys, I want to thank you guys in the chat because we had some spammers and trolls in there, and you guys took care of them. And thank you guys for that. Thank you guys so much. Have a great Thanksgiving and have safe travels. Enjoy some great food. Spend some time with family and friends because that's what Thanksgiving's all about. And count your blessings. Guys, we'll see you next week. And it's always a great day to fly. Take care.
Happy Thanksgiving.